The CSEVAL project aims on analyzing the common European asylum system, not only in terms of regulations, but especially in terms on how those regulations are implemented on the local level in the different parts of the European Union, which are very heterogeneous, as we all know. We have a quite large consortium, a quite large team who is doing this joint work, because we always think that people know their own country the best and can collect the data in their own country. And we basically started along the Balkan route, like in Greece, over Bulgaria, Hungary, Austria, Germany, and then like stretching out into all those main countries of reception in Europe. And we also integrated Turkey in our consortium, because Turkey is definitely a very important partner for the European asylum policy, but also in terms of research, of course. And apart from this geographical distribution, we all had a well-established partnership over research networks. So we know each other, we have some established trust between each other, which is necessary to implement such a huge and heterogeneous and complicated project as CSEVAL is. We hope to achieve in this project to really find out how regulations are implemented, why they are implemented in different forms, and through understanding those heterogeneities in implementation, find ways to conceptualize a system that is really more homogeneous and that really practices the idea of solidarity. I won't say burden sharing, because this sounds so negative. I more say solidarity, because we really think that like as partners in Europe and also Europe in the world, we need to be solidary to other regions and people from those regions. As we have in our conceptualization a multi-level approach, meaning that we are really doing research on the different levels of governance, starting from the EU level downwards to the local level, we are really trying to produce results that will be valuable and useful for all stakeholders on those different levels. So on the EU level, concerning regulations or like shaping the European asylum system and harmonizing asylum regulations between the European partners, but also on the national level in the implementation, for example, of different laws that apply to the practical integration processes of asylum seekers and refugees, and on the local level, and here also considering civil society organizations who take a big deal of integration work and reception work. First, we will have a large number of field work, as we say, like we will take a lot of interviews and also desk research. And then in the second part, I would say, of our project, we will have rounds of discussions, workshops with stakeholders, and invent scenarios on a hopefully better asylum system, a more solidary and more harmonized asylum system, and make suggestions how to improve the common European asylum system. And we also think that parts of our results will be influential for other policy fields concerning the European integration process.